Welcome to Punchline Talks. My name is Mark Owen. Today I'm joined by Neill, Ricketts, the CEO of Versarien, Graphene Guru. They've just signed a major deal with Umbro. Can you tell us all about it, please, Neill?
Yeah, sure. So I've got one of the tops on here. Wore it yesterday in the gym. So I always believe that you should thoroughly test the stuff that you're putting out there for sale. Umbro officially launched yesterday their ProTraining Elite kit. So this is the kit. It's on sale on the internet. Really, really big news for Versarien because there's obviously graphene going into the mainstream and available, via the internet. So for us, it's a real milestone. We've been working with Umbro for a number of years now. This is the first of a line of products which are coming out, which are really harnessing the benefits of graphene. So you're probably going to ask me, what does it do? Well, in this particular case, I can tell you that it's antimicrobial. So it stops the smell of being in the gym. It's helping me with sweat and controlling the moisture. It's making me feel warm when it's cold and cold when it's warm. And it's a really good set of clothing to go out there. We're learning all the time. And this is kind of part of the journey where we're getting these major brands now. I mean, if I remember when we first met, Mark, if I'd have told you that this little business in the Forest of Dean was going to be signing a big deal with a global company to put, this stuff in the hands of some of our superstars, then you'd have probably laughed at me. Well, you spend most of your time laughing at me anyway. But here we have the proof in the pudding, as they say. It takes time. It's a painful journey. We're trying to do stuff that other people have never done before. But this is a real step in the right direction for Versarien and one of a number of projects that we're working on.
Now, how much does a T-shirt like that retail for? What's the sort of,
Well, I'm just looking on the internet now, and the graphene T-shirts are about £40. These are ProTraining Elite, so these are designed for professionals, and let's see if we can get some celebrities wearing this stuff and hopefully scoring a few goals for Manchester United, or getting that try for Gloucester or whatever, and using this to be able to improve their performance and seeing what other companies we can get on board to join us on this journey of getting graphene to be used in the mainstream.
Well, I always make up a sweat just playing golf nowadays. But what does this actually mean for the company moving forward? Because you have had a bit of a battering recently. How's it looking?
Well, I don't know if we've had a bit of a battering. The business itself has been been working very hard on these government projects that we've had.
You've had a personal bit of a battering. Sorry.
Well, yeah, well, that's always the way when you stick your head above the parapet. There's plenty of people that want to take a pot shot at you, but and what we do isn't easy. So there's always going to be one step forward and two back and two forward, and then hopefully it's 10 forward. This is this is a real step in the right direction. It shows that we've got a viable product that can go out there. These big global brands, they don't use technology unless they know that it works. And in this particular case, all the feedback has been really, really good. It's gone through a very, very long testing process, and we're delighted to be working with Umbro. I mean, Umbro, iconic brand for me, based in Manchester. It was a real success story for the local area in Manchester. And with graphene being isolated in Manchester, it makes sense for the two companies to work together.
How would it make you feel if in the future some players from Man United were running on the pitch, or Man City, whichever, wearing your kit with graphene in it?
That would be fantastic if it was my team. My worst nightmare is it's England rugby that run out and beat the Welsh again. But we're not in a position to be able to choose who our customers are. And what we are doing is we're creating technology that really works, and that that everybody can get access to. So that's kind of one of my main drivers for the business.
So what's the next step with Umbro now? How many products have you got online, and what's the next step with these guys?
With Umbro, we've got 3 products in this particular range. We're working closely with them, looking at ways in which we can develop other technology in other areas. Really great relationship. We love working with the guys. It's great working with UK companies because just the logistics of the conversation. Although we've become quite accustomed to working remotely, obviously over the last few years, it is great to see a UK company be the first to take this on. And as I said before, the proof's in the pudding. Buy one, try it, see how you get on with it. I've used one, and I thoroughly enjoy using it. So I'm not quite sure you work up a big enough sweat on your golf to make it work, but you never know, Mark. You never know.
You never see my swing, mate. That's the big problem. So how do you scale up, or are you there in the Forest Dean able to scale it up to manufacture enough graphene to match Umbro's sort of forecast of sales?
Yeah, absolutely no problem at all. We've used the government money that we received as part of the G-Scale project to scale up our production facilities. We are focusing more and more on the Long Hope site and on our graphene journey because that's where we see the big growth being. The Umbro deal is easily achievable within the capacity we've got. But obviously, if they take on more products and they want to use it in more mainstream stuff, then we'll continue on that journey of constantly scaling up. Every year, we get more capacity in one or another area of the business. So it's all about focusing on the construction, focusing on the leisure activities, getting more customers. I always think that sales is a difficult job, but actually, when you've got a great product, it's much easier to be able to point customers to success stories like the Umbro and show what is capable and possible with this technology.
Neill Ricketts, thanks for talking to Punchline Talks today. Always great to see you.
Thanks, Mark.
Cheers. Bye.